Guys, remember all those times you people used to threaten me that you would call EFCC for me? Now the video has arrived that you will actually need to call your EFCC plug, because I am making Ekpang NKukwo for an Odogu, and when you make Ekpang NKukwo for an Odogu, person way pocket deep, it is EFCC worthy. It is EFCC worthy. It is EFCC. And when you make an Ekpang NKukwo for an Odogu, you have to use premium palm oil, and that is why for this Ekpang NKukwo I'm going to use Ebom Palm Oil, the very premium, very hygienically produced and packaged palm oil that you can buy from the supermarket next to you. Now, Ekpang NKukwo, for most of you, people do not know that the reason why our foremothers used to put mfi and palm oil at the base of the pot before putting the ekpang, it's because they were avoiding burning. That mfi and oil would prevent the ekpang from burning. Now, in this age and time that you have non-stick pots, you don't have to put your mfi at the base anymore. Did you learn something? You're welcome. Truthfully, every day is a day to learn something new. Now, just like this Ekpang NKukwo, did you know that until I started food content creation, I did not know that the Cameroonians eat ekpang, although they call it ekwang. I don't know if I got the pronunciation right, but they call it ekwang. And it's also the ekpang that we eat. You get? So sometimes you have to learn to understand that the world is bigger than your village. Respectfully. Remember one time a lady quarreled me rather. Say, oh, why did you call that thing white soup? It's not white soup. It is ofen sala. It is an Igbo soup. Don't spoil it. I'm like, Holy dear. The world is bigger than your village. Again, respectfully. That ofen sala that you people call an Igbo soup, it's also equally eaten by the Akwa Ibom people, and it's called Afia Efere, which directly translates to white soup. It means that you should know that the world is large, and sometimes what you are enjoying as your delicacy might also be enjoyed as another person's delicacy somewhere. You get? That is why we should all be open to learning new things. Anyway, today's story is a real life story, so I want you to listen and also give me your opinion and advice. What would you do, if you were in the situation, if you were the guy, and if you were the lady? So what happened? Now let me give you a background story. I was listening to the radio one day. This is something like I rarely do, but for this day I was not listening to the radio, and this guy called into this program, to talk about his challenge and issues, and it was quite interesting. And after that time, people were just calling in to advise the guy, and some people were just telling him, thank your stars, God just delivered you. So what happened? This guy talked about the fact that he was preparing to get married, you understand, and he told his wife to be, you get, instead of us to do an elaborate TM, an elaborate wedding too, why not I do an indoor TM and an elaborate wedding while I give you 2 million that I would have spent for an elaborate traditional marriage for you to start your business, considering the fact that you just came back from NYC, you do not have a job, you do not have a business. So it does not make any sense for us spending such amount of money on, an elaborate traditional marriage and also do an elaborate wedding. So let's just do an indoor TM, then do a proper elaborate wedding, and I give you 2 million that I would have spent for the traditional marriage for you to start a business for yourself. The lady went bonkers. The lady told him, why do you want to embarrass me? Why do you want to embarrass me since you knew me? Have you seen any lady friend of mine doing an indoor TM? Have you seen any cousin of mine doing an indoor TM? Why do you want to embarrass me? Do you think I'm interested in any business? I just want to get married and have a talk of the town wedding. As I can see, you are bound to embarrass me. Since you do not want to do what I want, since the man insisted, she called off the wedding. Now, what do you think? Do you think the guy was wrong to, want to give her 2 million to start a business, or do you think the woman was just being very materialistic? Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section.